dear students. I hope you all are fine and paying good attention to your studies. My dear students, today's video is related to English, grade 4. Our unit is prayers. In this video, we will discuss a very important topic given in this unit. As we have already finished our reading and explanation of this unit, and as you have learned that in this unit, they are telling us about the importance of praying, and they are telling about the connection of humans with God. And they are also telling that when we pray, our prayers don't go in vain. Sometimes, maybe at the moment or maybe after some time, we do get a reward of our prayers. But in today's video, we will discuss another topic given in the exercise of this unit. My dear students, our topic is tenses. Yes, tenses. First of all, I would like to say that don't get tensed after hearing tenses. Tenses is all about that how you're going to practice and learn about this topic. So what are tenses? Tenses means time. So we use to refer to time when we talk about tense. Just remember one thing, that whenever you hear this word tenses, it means we are talking about time. Now you have to understand what is time. We can divide time into 3 phases: past, present, and future. My dear students, whenever we write a sentence, a time is also hidden in that sentence. And we can tell with the help of tenses that at what time that action happened, which is expressed in that sentence. So tenses expresses time, and as I was earlier telling you, that time is divided in 3 categories: past, present, and future. So what does it mean? Past means before now, which is gone, which is finished, which is complete. Present means now, or any time that includes now, which means at the moment, what is happening at the moment. And future means after now, the time which will come, which has not yet arrived. Future, that what is going to happen next, which time is going to come now, which is unseen, which is unknown. So my dear students, tenses are all those words in a sentence that tells about time, that tells that at what time action took place. My dear students, as time is divided in 3 major sections, therefore we can say that there are 3 major tenses: present tense, past tense, and future tense. And these are the words which tell about these 3 types of time. So the present tense indicates actions that happen in the present time, that happen at the moment. The past tense indicates actions that happen in the past time, and the future tense indicates actions that happen in the future time, or that will happen in the future time. Because future is a time which is not yet, which has to come. So we don't know what will come in future, that time, because it is unseen, it is unknown, it will come. Past is the time which is gone, which is finished, and present is the time which is going on, which is currently moving. Now look at this picture, my dear students, and try to understand this topic with the help of this picture. In the first picture, there is a boy, Sam. We will say that Sam played blocks. The action is done in the past. This action is done in the past. It is yesterday. It is past tense. Now the next picture is the children play. In this picture, there are children who are playing. So this is today. This is present tense. The action happens today or every day. Now the next picture, there is she will play with her doll. Now this is tomorrow, future tense. The action will be done in the future. So my dear students, past, which is gone, present, which is going on at the moment, and future, that we are going to do, we will do that which is yet to come. So there are three categories of time, and our sentences and our tenses are accordingly. They are according to the time. Now, how can we find out and how can we use these tenses and these words in sentences? Let's take a look at these. When we write a sentence in English language, with the help of some words, you can quickly find out the time in that sentence. And with the help of some words, we can easily locate the time. Now, what are those magical words? If it is written now, today, at the moment, daily, is, are, am, do and does, then that is present time. It is present time. In a sentence, if you see that now is written, if you see that today is written, at the moment is written, then it is present time. My dear students, now look at next, the past tense. Yesterday, in past, 2 years back, was, were, did and had. Whenever you see these words in a sentence, it means they are talking about past time, the time which is gone, which is finished. Now, what about future tense? My dear students, tomorrow, next month, will and shall. Whenever you see these words in a sentence, that will be future time, that will be future tense. But my dear students, these are only few examples. This and some other words are used to represent three types of time: present time, past time and future time. And just like that, we will say present tense, past tense and future tense. So, with the help of these words and these symbols, we can find out the tense and the time of that sentence. Now, my dear students, these words, especially the helping verbs which are written over here, they tell us about tenses, they tell us about time, but sometimes it gets little tricky. Sometimes these words are not written in a sentence, only verb is written. At that time, you have to notice the verb, you have to notice the spelling of the verb. And basically, because there are three major forms of verb, first form, second form and third form, you have to see that which form or which type of verb is used. And according to the form of verb, we can find out the tense, we can find out the time. Now we will discuss this so that you can understand in a better way. The present tense. First form of verb will be used in present tense. For example, go, eat and walk. Now this is a first form of the verb. Sometimes ing is used with the first form of verb. It means walking. That is whenever you see walking, talking, eating, drinking, like ing is added with the first form, that is also representing present time, present tense. Now look at past tense. Second form of verb will be used in past tense, like went, ate. Go is the first form of the verb. Whenever you will use go, it means you are talking about present time. And went, they have the same meaning. Go and went have the same meaning, but went is the second form of verb and went is telling about past time, which is finished. Just like that, eat is the present tense and ate is the past tense. They both have same meaning, but their time is different. Eat is for the present and ate is for the past. And walk, if ing is used or if walk is used, that is present time, and if ed is used with walk, that is past tense, that is past time. My dear students, now look at the future tense. Wherever and whenever you see will and shall used in a sentence, it means they are talking about future time. In future tenses, first form of verb is used along with will and shall. For example, will go, will eat, will walk. Just like that, shall go, shall eat, and all these are representing future tense. So, my dear students, let me explain one more time. The present tense, whenever you see now, today, at the moment, and the words like this, which are representing an action which is happening at the same time, an action which is going on, which is happening, that represents present time. And we can also identify present time with the help of helping verbs like is, are, am, do, does. And we can also find out present time with the help of first form of verb. My dear students, just like that, the past tense can be identified with the words like yesterday, in past, 2 years back, since, long ago, and words like that. And also with the help of helping verbs like was, were, did, had, and also with the help of second form of verb. My dear students, future tense can be identified easily with the help of words like tomorrow and the helping verbs like will, shall, along with the usage of first form of verb. So like this, my dear students, we can find out time, which means tense, past tense, present tense, and future tense, which means past time, the things which happened in the past, present time, and the future time. My dear students, now this exercise is given in the unit, and our question is write the correct tense for each sentence. Our first sentence is I go to school daily. If you look this sentence carefully, the word daily is used over here, which means something that we do on the daily basis, something we do on the routine basis. So the other clue which is given in this sentence, it is go, which is the first form of verb. So these two words are clearly representing that this is present time. Therefore, it is present tense. Now look at second sentence. We will go to hill station next month. Now the word next month and the helping verb will and the first form of verb go, they all are telling us that this is future time, which means this is future tense. Now look at third sentence, my dear students. Did your teacher come yesterday? Now the word yesterday is used in this sentence and the helping verb did is used. It means it is past time, which means it is past tense. My dear students, I hope you have understood our today's topic, which was about tenses. Tenses mean time. Time is divided in three groups: past, present, and future. So whenever we write or read an English sentence, we can easily find out the time or the tense of that sentence with the help of some magical words which I have told you. We have to find out the helping verb, we have to find out the forms of verb, and the words like yesterday, today, or tomorrow. And with the help of all this, we can easily tell the tense or the time. So this is it for today, my dear students. Thank you so much.